Hi, thanks for tuning in. Last Sunday, Pastor Frank shared a wonderful, hot topic message with us. There were many layers to it that apply to the power of our vote and what we should consider before we use that vote. But there were also some important points about self-application of that message. You see, it's easy to criticize leadership. It's easy to see faults and find a group of people who will agree with our assessment of any person in power. Often the result is that people of like mind find a platform from which to express their opinions and use that platform to vent. Now, don't get me wrong, America should be a place of free speech, even if that speech includes opinions with which I disagree. I've said this often. When you think about it, every development that you and I enjoy started with someone's dissatisfaction. From paved roads to women's suffrage, from air travel to smartphones, someone said something like this: we can do better. So our voicing dissatisfaction of leadership can have positive results. What affected me most about this message is this: am I quick to criticize leadership and not turn that same lens on myself? It would be interesting to list the things we dislike about particular leadership and then take a long, hard look at how many of those very things are evident in our own lives. Now, lest you think this is just my opinion, my key scripture in this comes from John chapter 8. In it, the teachers of the law brought a woman caught in adultery to Jesus. And they felt justified in doing so because they used the law of Moses as the basis for their actions. That law commanded that she be stoned. Jesus drastically changed the situation with one sentence. In John 8, verse 7, he said, "Let any one of you who is without sin be the first to throw a stone at her." Verse 9 then reads, "At that, those who heard began to go away one at a time, the older ones first, until only Jesus was left with the woman standing there." Now, please understand, I am not implying that we shouldn't criticize what we know to be wrong. No. What I am saying is that without remembering that all of us are sinners, there is a danger when our criticism is left unchecked. Criticism about a political leader can degrade from issue-based criticism into the destroying of this leader's character and the degrading of their personhood. This is especially true when the issue is a volatile one and when our criticism is bolstered by those who are like-minded. Pastor Frank said it well when he said, "It's easy to point our fingers at people in power, but hey, it's we the people." I can find no better way to end this than to quote directly from Pastor Frank's message. He listed 5 responsibilities for us. Remember, you are a citizen of 2 worlds. Number 2, pray for all leaders and pray for godly ones. Number 3, be honorable and informed. Number 4, be careful who you listen to. And number 5, do good, speak lovingly and truthfully for Jesus' sake. Remember, Ephesians 4 tells us what a mature Christian looks like. Verse 15 reads, "Instead, speaking the truth in love, we will grow to become in every respect the mature body of Him who is the head, that is, Christ." We're called to speak the truth, but that truth is to be wrapped in the love of Jesus. One more quote from Pastor Frank's message. Salt and light changes everything it touches. May it be said of you and me that our presence makes a positive difference in our families, in our friendships, and in our community. Thanks for tuning in.